The thing is that like the thing about the Briar Moss deck is that it's just a blue-white control deck for the most part. But it still plays like blue-white cards, but it just has like a wonky win condition. It's a super wonky one. You can do that all the time. I mean, you can say that about Swarm Intelligence. Alright, so Crazy Balance is on green black elves. Just a bunch of dumb elves. That's it. Tons of elves. Tons of elves. Briar Moss is on the blue white deck. He's won 22 turns in a row. I'm tired of talking about him, actually, in the deck reports. Turn 1 Finor Elves, pretty much the best turn 1 play you could ever make. Your elf deck. Another elf, mana elf. Time of Need. It's gonna get Ruffellos. Or Nath of the Guildleaf. Ooh, turn 3 Nath? Ooh, baby. I forgot about this card. This card is awesome in like the control mid-range sort of matchup. This card is nuts. Thanks for a follow, Neil Phelps. I liked your little write-up on the Drake deck, by the way. I like that. Thank you. But thank you for the follow. Turn 3 Caravan. The classic control card. Imperious Perfect. Didn't draw the third land. Probably didn't draw the third land for the thing, but making his dude's pretty cool. Making him 2/2. So this is the thing about Cultivator Juryman, that he could ramp to a turn 4 ramp, or turn 4 Wrath rather, which is probably gonna be the play. Or not. He only has like actually 2 Planar Outbursts and 2 Tragic Arrogances. So yeah. Oh no play though, interesting. Probably holding up Counterspell for the Nath. Nath is actually kind of a killer. If Crazy Brother gets on tap with it again, it's gonna be a Fargo about it. The Morph card is probably a Tribal Force Mage, which gives like his elves the thing. Gives elves pump. He gets to choose a creature type, and like those creatures get pumped. For 1 in a G. On the green rather. Try to vanish into memory something, or temporal isolation something. Azorius Charm, okay. Ramos contemplating the moves here. It's not a Willbender, but it could be a Willbender, but it's not a Willbender. It's definitely Tribal Force Mage. Wrath would be the best draw here. Another Planar Outburst. Or even Tragic Arrogance is fine. Yep. So he's probably gonna leave him with the Morph guy. I would say he leaves him with just the Morph guy. The Tragic Arrogance, kind of just like a two-way balance in a weird way, except you get to choose everything. Kind of a weird balance without the lands. Okay, so I gave him the token. I don't actually like making the token there, because then the token's the easiest choice. I don't know why he made the token. You actually probably want to keep the 2/2. You would want you would have wanted to kept like the Force Mage or like Lantern Elf. But I didn't really like that token making. I see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to like get beatdowns, but I think you just keep the guy. Okay, another Imperious Perfect. Good backup plan. Imperious Perfect is just good on its own. It doesn't really have to do any. He doesn't have to do anything else. Crazy Bailout. He can just keep making guys, and then like Briar Moss deal with that. So he has to deal with another Wrath effect. And the Porcelain Legionnaire, we did it. He's gonna get. This is the crazy part. He gets aggressive. He gets aggressive with these attacks, though. I like it. I kind of like doing this though, on the back foot a little bit, but so aggressive. Such an aggressive attack there. Barmos, ton of options here. I'm gonna cruise caravan. Everyone get in the car. Get in the van, guys. Why not? And why not? Maybe this is the best way to kind of eat out the Imperious Perfect is kind of making him block a lot. He's not gonna block with the perfect, so he has to block with the token. But Crazy Brother tries to take it. Gonna vanish the token. Gross. So he's just gonna draw 2 cards, and he's not gonna get a creature back because it's a flippin' token. That is gross. I'm so glad I didn't play the other choice I wanted to play. Well, I'll probably put that into a deck tech. Dissolve's gonna get the Dwynen Guilt Leaf. Whatever. Dwynen Guilt Leaf. I don't know what the guy is. Dwynen. Dan. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna get rid of the thing. Browns gonna take another 2. It's gonna go to 10. So there's a line where Briar Moss can pretty much go like 3-1, uh, pacify this guy, attack with both guys, and Courage Mouse can just die. He's gonna keep the aggression up. I like it. And Bailout has to figure out whether he wants to like trade or not with the or not trade, just block. I guess he can't really wait. Does this activate to make a token? Oh, he tapped out for something. He tapped out for the Gill Leaf. Not sure if that was right there. I don't think he had to put anything else on the board. Now he like misses a turn or he can't block or can't make it to the creature. Gonna go for the messenger play. That's probably not resolving. Let's rewind. 8 mana? Oh, what is he loading up for here? Oh, Planar Outburst. Oh, Planar Outburst, Awaken. Gets a crew again. And that's it! And that's the game. Paramount's can win game one. The aggressive 5-5 attacking was really the key there. And I think Crazy Bath, like, should not have been tapping out. He should have been making an elf every turn. I don't think it was meant to he was meant to like keep casting 4 drops. Not the sideboard. I think Brian just gets better in this matchup. Kind of looked as he gets like Flash Freeze, which is pretty strong. Crazy Bell, I'm not sure what he can get. I don't really have any of his lists. I'm sure he might have some like anti-control cards. Yeah, he has to have some sort of anti-control cards. Throw an elf. Classic elf start. Red was making sure showing Rafellos. Interesting choice of going for the 3/3 over the strong Rafellos draw. I think I like playing Rafellos, knowing that like Crazy Bale doesn't really have, or I'm sorry, Brian was having a way to like kill creatures, being like blue white too. So I'm actually pretty interested about why he did that. I don't know. I'd rather just play the Rafellos first. I don't know about you guys. That's just me. Let me know what you guys think about it. Interesting call there. I guess I understand just going beat down, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a way to really beat. I'm sure how. I was really sure how to beat the deck because he hasn't been beaten. He has not been beaten. I don't think he went undefeated. Oh, he did. He went 4-0. So yeah. Because see, here comes the isolation. So like, if that was a Rafellos, then who cares? But continues to go with another mana dork, and he said he misclicked there. Oh, he didn't misclick there. That was an earlier. He did not misclick. I don't know. No one really knows what Crazy Ballad is doing right now. Chaos Form Pools gonna give him double white. Get back, Allie. What's up? Brian was really content on just taking the 2 here. I mean, nothing's really going on. Probably just loading. Yeah, he's probably just loading up storage land. Like a Wrath here. Wrath's not bad. So not really necessary, probably. He paid the 2 life for the Porcelain Legionnaire, which means that he has Dissolve in his hand. That's a clear showing that he has to dissolve. Right? Legionnaire just hold it down. Legionnaire's holding it down. Wow. Crazy Bella just doesn't have an answer to this 3-1. The 3-1 just chilling. Just chilling. And now it's attacking! Now it's attacking him. Woo, thanks for the sub, Beakers. Yeah. Woo! How many yeah? With a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Good guy. And another Legionnaire. That's Thank you so much. I really appreciate your sub. Boros fist bump to you. I don't know why it says that. I gotta fix that. Who says that? MTG bot? MTG bot? Chill out with that. I'm gonna... Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Oh, they're just getting in. This is just... Oh, this is just ridiculous. Here is perfect. Now an Aetherling coming down. An actual control card has happened. Aetherling. Wait. Sorry, I'm trying to look at something. They make 4 land drops in your control deck, and there's not really a way to win. It's true. This is a crazy game. Oh man. Ava just blue white aggro deck. There's nothing. This is so ridiculous. It's such a ridiculous thing. There's nothing else to say. I'm trying to think of words to say, but how's it gonna beat an Aetherling? Actually, it's really hard to just beat Aetherling. I don't know how you beat Aetherling. Doesn't even make the Aetherling unblockable. Doesn't even need to. Could have just killed him right there, but instead Brian Ross is just playing. He's playing with his food at this point. Caravan's coming down. An Aether Geo Miner. Somehow he's out creature the creature deck. The 30 creature deck. I'm upset. I'm really upset right now. Like 1-7. Get good. Oh, Ironblood. Jeez. Well, got a lot of Death Touch Wolves, but Ada Link's just gonna finish it off. Bramrock's gonna win. Advance into the semis. Or he will face someone. I don't know who. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some food while I watch. Guys can continue watching this game. I'll be right back. Sorry, I kind of tuned out for a second half of that match, but nothing was happening. You get to watch this madness. I'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah. Dark Hand is crazy to be able. Guys like to have like different. Uh, guys like different screen names. So confusing. Like this game's going nuts. Alright. Berman's going to the size. I think it's Reek, Turbo Fog, and then Adam Mueller with Teamer going to the semis. No, he's kidding too. Ironblood's also kidding. He doesn't really care. He literally does not care. People just quit playing goblins. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe they're just getting figured out. Yeah, we'll probably watch a Turbo Fog deck next. Unless he's playing Briar Moss, and we'll definitely watch it. Alright, so Treek is playing Turbo Fog with a Compost, excuse me, Compost and Glamour Die combo, while Adam Bueller is on Team Ascendancy. This would be a really funny matchup. So game one, assuming everything goes right for Treat, should be in Treat's favor. The sideboard is going to get a little interesting. Turn 3 Knuckle Blade with the perfect mana. Nice. Go Turbo Fog. I think we're all saying that. It's a good matchup. I think it's a good matchup for Turbo Fog. 1 second. I'm just going to wash my hand. Yeah, here come the fogs. Angle do. Try to find his list. Kind of curious. Ooh, Bounty of the Luxa. It's gonna take a turn off, but he probably has a 1-mana fog. That's what he's kind of saying here. Yep, here comes some more fogs. Bounty Lux has a sweet one too. Kind of like lets you draw extra cards and ramp a bit. Domed. Here comes a Clear Clause. Clear Clause probably just a burn spells in general are one of the teamers' ways of just kind of like finishing the game. Ooh, here comes a Compost. So, funny enough, Compost kind of combos with Glamour Die. Don't know what a Glamour Die is. Just changes the coloring wording, whatever. And once he gets his tutelage out, it's kind of a combo deck. Kind of just comes a super combo at that point. There's a Turbo Fog list if you guys want to look at it. Ooh, and another Tangle. Am I out? Here's the tutelage. And if he can kind of change the color here with Glamour Die, this might be over. He has another turn to set it up. Getting an extra draw here. Yeah, tutelage is gonna speed up the game quite a bit. And here's the Glamour Die. What name? What color is gonna change it to? Probably green would be the best. Black. Oh wait, it just said black again. Thing. I don't know why I kept saying. I don't know why it said black again. Why? Oh, now it's green. I'm sorry. Now it says green. So every time a green card hits, it'll just keep hitting. More green cards, and then it's just. And here we go. And it'll keep drawing more cards. It's gonna get hit more green cards. Now the combo says green. Now it's just. Wow, that's it. And that's the game. The compo's Glamour Dice Sphinx's Tutelage combo is gonna get game one. That was kind of hilarious. Hey, 3 more draw triggers for the Sphinx's Tutelage. That was something else. He just stalled a bunch. He just stalled a bunch and he waited. Bounty to Luxa kind of gave him the extra draw step. That was just enough fogs, you know? It wasn't like a crazy amount of fogs. It was like just enough. Right, it's just a display bug. It's not a big deal. Tennis Tech is great. It is a fun looking deck for sure. And he's been playing it a lot, so you can tell he's like, no, he knows what to do. Turn 2 Compost, scariest card ever. So scary. Versus the Rattleclaw Mystic. The turn 3 Tutelage would be pretty strong here. Oh my goodness, it's on. This could be game. This actually could be game if he has a Glamour Die in his hand. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Is this a turn 4 kill? Is he gonna Glamour Die? He'll change it to green? Oh no. He chooses well black, but it means green. But he meant to say green. That's weird. And here we go. And he just concedes. Oh my god. He just turned toward him like crazy. Yeah, that was a beating. That was a beating. I had no answers to it. I'm shocked. Alright, and the other side. I draw one time. Best combo of the season. Not here, folks. Meanwhile, Briar Moss, oh, on the ropes. This might be the Briar Moss killer here in Ribbons of Night's Aristocrats deck. It's very resilient. Draws a ton of cards, just like loves having creatures die. So it's gonna be a challenge for Briar Moss here. He's gonna get in. He's gonna try to get in here. I don't like getting in here. Oh, he's just kind of. Oh, he's got tragic arrogance. Okay. He can blink his own thing if he wants, which he should. He should blink his own thing. Oh no, it just comes back. It doesn't really matter. Can't really. Before sweeper. What round is this? This is the top 4. should have clipped that. Someone should have clipped that. Why don't you guys clip? Why don't you guys clip more? So he's probably gonna keep a 5/5 here. He'll probably keep one of the demons, it looks like. Or make him keep a demon. Actually, he can make him do anything. He gets to choose, that's right. So making a guy isn't really, like, necessary. He'll probably leave him with, the temporal isolated one. Because, Brimos gets to choose. But here come all the triggers. How do you even clip? On the bottom part, there's a little, like... There's, like, a, what do you call it? Those, like, those film things where you go, like, action, and they do the chop thing. It's not there. You can clip. You can edit your clips there. It'll take, like, the last minute you saw and, like, kind of, like, give you, like, a, sort of, like, outlook on it. I'm not, like, watching my own stream, so I can't figure it out right now. I never clipped in my life. Yeah, it's hard. It's actually kind of hard to do. Let me see if I can clip that last part. I can clip it at turn 4. Which was really nuts. That was actually a sick turn 4. You should stack. I don't know either. I think you just like you want to scry first. You just scry. You just keep scrying. I think you scry, draw, scry, draw, scry, draw. That's what he did. I think it's the right way. But I mean, Ribbons has drawn a billion cards, but Bramos is still not doing that bad though. Still not bad. It's kind of hard to do right now. Sorry. Flip this thing. Hard to maneuver this right now. Go back. I want to go backwards. Man, Brian Mouse is just making a fight out of this. Is trying to fight this. I kept skin runners in. I guess you kind of have to against this Briar Moss deck. Resalted him. Nice. Scary position. It's gonna go to one. Or I'm sorry, Briar Moss. No, that. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the life totals differently. All the cars. The big parking lot Brian Mouse has right now, but no drivers. What is happening?
Most scariest card ever. So
Oops. Sorry about that. We'll talk about Tiny Tim here. Ravens is gonna win that. It's gonna go to game 3. Here's the Glamour Die clip, by the way, if you want. Relive the magic there. It took a while for me to clip. It was like lagging watching my own stream. It's really hard. It's funny how I think Brabins actually drew as many, if not more, cards than Briar Moss. I don't know if Light Eight's good. Light Eight good in this matchup? I don't know. I like the Void guys. I don't. It's probably good enough. It stops like the demons. Yeah, I'm also just not talking a lot. Half distracted. The clip should have. Unless you're talking about the clip should have audio. I was just kind of randomly looking at stuff. I actually don't know if Light of Day is even good. Clip has audio. Yeah. With a hybrid can attack. That guy can't attack either. I like this Forsake the Worldly here. Arma's already at 14 though. It's a little scary, but kind of like cut off one of the draw engines. I like the counterspell. He's definitely picking like his spots about what he wants to deal with, which is to tell the draw card thingies. Yeah, see another double light a day. Steel can't beat both of them. Like, see, but if Brian wants to have a glamour die, he can shut down green creatures too. Hey, Karate Pong, what's up? Why didn't you just play glamour die for the light of day? Just get like green creatures too. Yeah, light of day has been like such a hoser. He got Grim Backwoods. Can't really stop Grim Backwoods. Can't really counter it. Unless he has some sort of way of killing permanents. Ooh, Blister Pod gets through light of day. Is he gonna counter this? He's gonna counter the Blister Pod, I think. Oh no, maybe not. Can't let it through. Really only a second game? Ooh, Aetherling's gonna end this game really quick. Not really that quick, but quick enough. Interesting that he sacked actually the token. I would like sacking the High Priest. It doesn't really do anything. But I guess he just wants to make demons in case he gets like a double seal. Grim Pegwoods is pretty funnily good right now. But Aetherling is no joke. Aetherling's a dude. Should pump a little bit. Yeah. He's gonna go for the full amount. There's really no harm unless Ribbons actually has a sudden death. If he's actually a master and has sudden death in his deck. But no one plays sudden death. No one actually plays sudden death. But yeah, 3-turn clock, here we go. Ribbons is still gonna try to draw as much as he can. Try to get rid of both these light days. I think that's his best answer. But I'm sure Brian Ross has a couple of counter spells in his hand. Just to counter like another seal or something like that. He found a Putrefy, which is gonna save him a turn. Yeah, I think Barmos just has to be patient with the Aetherling. And he knows if he has counterspell magic, he can just counter anything that deals the light of days. Ooh, Falkenrath Noble. That's kind of a way to get some business going. The Noble is a very good insurance plan against Wrath effects. Like, Barmos is a really healthy light total, but Falkenrath Noble can get out of hand. So now the play is just to keep making demons once a turn. So we could just grim backwoods and make a demon and kind of keep drawing cards, draining and gaining. What a crazy matchup. I'm surprised he didn't actually counter the Falkenrath Noble. Because I know he has a counterspell. He has to have a counterspell in his hand. I'm just very surprised they didn't do that. Ooh, Silvok Replica. That's a disenchant. He has to deal with this. It resolves. Maybe he doesn't have a counterspell. Maybe he's just flooded here. Wow, we had the seal. We had the seal all along. Interesting. That's it. Briar Moss goes down. Ribbons of Night is going to take it 2-0. Going on to the finals. Ribbons on a tear this season. Takes down Briar Moss. Two Titans of Penny Dreadful right now. But one's got to win. Looks like he just ran out of gas, I guess. I thought he for sure he had counterspell or something. I'm sure he didn't. I guess he didn't. Oh yeah, Dark Aria. Aetherling has been legal for a while, but yeah, it's legal now. Yeah, Briar Moss. I guess he just ran out of gas, right? It seemed like he ran out of gas. What's he do to the second disenchant guy? Alright, so it's gonna be Ribbons against Shriek. Shriek is on a Turbo Fog versus Ribbons Black Green Aristocrats. Yeah, I saw you aggressively countered all this stuff like that. The double Rusalka. Yeah, the Aristocrats tag is pretty neat. What is it better than Turbo Fog? It can't beat the Turbo Fog draws with the Noble. And these creatures don't really like do much damage, so how much do you really want to fog? Oh, it's gonna set up with Compost. Compost actually does hit well in this deck. Grim Harvest and Vampiric Rights coming down. We're just going for the trying to end this game as quickly as he can before Treek starts fogging and setting up the compost kill. Alright, let's see what kind of fog Treek has, because he definitely has a fog. Oh my god, another random card I don't know. Sylvian Hierophant. Oh, it's just like kind of a gravedigger, sort of. Got a little deer. Bambi. Careful consideration. Trying to just draw out of this. It could be just dead, dude. Oh, but he has a green mana source. He must have a fog here. Oh, takes the 4. Here come all the dying and drawing triggers. Deck just loves to grind. Or there's a bounty. Bounty's gonna help him draw some extra cards and kind of ramp a little bit. Oh, he doesn't have enough mana, I think. I feel like he just has enough mana here. He needs an answer here. That's how you search for prices, by the way. What do you want to do? And it's really expensive, by the way. Or for a page of a Dark Aria. Want to take a look? Fun format. Alright, I think this is it for a tree. You need to find the tutelage and maybe a glamour die. He already has a glamour die in the graveyard, so glamour die does have retrace, which is hilarious. Yeah, I also have a YouTube if you want to check that out. Sphere of Law. He's gonna glamour die for black on Sphere of Law. He's main deck glamour or Sphere of Law, the glamour diet. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. It probably has must have like Light of Day too main deck. He's a me glamour die. He's got it. Yeah, I guess a lot of the deck is black, but you never know. It's correct by default. True. Deck is great. So we can just glamour out the Sphere of Law to make it black. So it's black sources. Pretty funny. Yeah, but he needs to have a fog up. I don't think this is a good matchup for Riven's game 1, but I think in the Cyborg games we might get a little better. Yeah, he has to have a fog. He has to have like some sort of fog, if not just actual fog. What is? Oh man. So he's going for lethal attack. He's got to have the fog here. You could glamour dye black, but it doesn't really help. Another fog. A lull. Lol. Lul. Lol. The horror specs. Ribbons is digging hard. Oh, and here comes the compost. That's gonna help Treek out just a little bit. Interesting he's letting him do this. He just wants to draw more clues, I guess. Or make more clues, rather. Because he sees the right. I think he sees the writing on the wall. He's actually behind. Is that weird to say that? That Ribbons is actually kind of behind this matchup right now? Like drawing way more cards. Come on, tutelage, yeah. Cycles the sandbar. Digging one step closer to a tutelage. Pounding gives 3 mana. The first main phase. Oh, there it is. And there's the tutelage. This game could be over right here. He's gonna cycle a sandbar, I think. Or just treasure cruise. Oh, this game might be over right here. Compost stays on black right now. 2 swamps, okay. There's some black cards. Oh, there's 2 more black cards. That's 2 more draws. Or it's 1 black card, rather. There's another black card. Oh, man. Oh, dodge another one. Oh, but there's a Falconwrath Noble. So gets another draw here. Oh, and there's another one. Ooh, that's it. Let's see if Treek has any more card drawing. Treek also has 14 cards in his hand. We didn't know that, too, by the way. Through the compost. Here's another tutelage. He's got to have another way to draw a card. Like a cycling card or something. Pass? He just passes? He passes turn? Why does he just pass turn? How did he not draw any card drawing here? If he doesn't have a fog, Tree could just lose this game right here. But why would he not have a fog? He drew 14 cards. Tangle. Tangles him up. So, if Ribbons has another Falconwrath Noble, we saw one go to the graveyard already. But if he has a second one, that's pretty good. Or some way to reanimate a Falconwrath Noble. Because Treek is going to get like 2 card draws. Wow. I think Ribbons is just like contemplating what is happening. Oh, and Treek's gonna take it. Yeah, Noble's loss of life. Wow. Wow, he got there. I know, why did you do that? Your wow's out. Yeah, he's gonna get a draw step. He's gonna get 2 draw steps, actually, because Bounty Lux will draw an extra card. Yeah, I think it's probably time for... Might be time for this card here. Probably time for Gaia's Blessing. Alright, let's see what Tree can do here. This is the funniest combo deck. Is Turbo Fog gonna take the first victory, or is Ribbon's gonna destroy the hopes and dreams of all of the Fog players? Come on, turn 4 kill again. There's a compost! Iron Blood, your wishes might come true soon. Hold on to your socks, guys. Because if he plays the turn 3 tutelage, his game might be over before it started. But there's a seal. Seal Primordium's gonna break this nonsense up. Did Ribbons miss a land drop? Yes, he did. He's only on 2 lands. But he kept the 2 lands seal draw. That's probably good enough. But double compost. I think he missed the land drop. Alright, here's a Horror Specs. Choosing not to pop the seal yet. Careful consideration, alright. Firemoss, that'd be hilarious if we had Epitaph Golem. But I think Dread Return is an answer too. Here's a Sifter. Okay. Ribbon's getting a little bit of things going down. And Sentinel Totem. Could stop the Glamour die, could stop Treasure Cruise from becoming really great. But Treek's gonna get hit for 3 from the Horror Specs. So before Treek can go off, he's gotta deal with the Seal of Primordium. Let's see what kind of answers Treek has to permanents, other than creatures. That'll be the key here. Does he have either they have the naturalized type effects? Or can he just protect his enchantment somehow? He doesn't care about Glamour Die this time around. But you know, why not? Why did he side him out? Who knows? Because he has Sphere of Law in his deck, that's probably why. He probably still kept the Sphere of Law. You can put like green or black on it. He decides to Glamour Die one of the composts. Okay. So he can just kind of hedge his bets. So now he's got, I guess, 1 on green and 1 on black. It doesn't really show you that here. But I can't go to work yet. He chooses green. He chose green with the other compost. So we've got a green one, we've got a black one here. Z-Chink, you should just download the Twitch app and you can watch a Twitch on the go. Watch Twitch on the go. Watch me while you drive. Don't watch me while you drive. Alright, here comes the fog. Please do not watch me and drive. Or something, I don't know. That's dangerous. I do not condone that. Please not. But if you're walking to work, you could definitely walk and watch Twitch on the app. Is he gonna go first? Makes it tutelage here? Yep. He probably just has two of them. I take the bus, so that's an idea. Yes! Yes, ride and watch. He probably has two tutelages here. So, Ori has an instant speed way to draw cards. So Ribbons has to respond now to Treek. So Treek must have an instant way to draw some cards. This is game 2? This is game 2. Treek won game 1. So let's see. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, so you can blow up suited a cyclone response, yes. Get a tangle here. True, true. Wow. Which is kind of hilarious. Well, the thing is that Compost one is set on green and one is set on black. So no matter what, the seal's gonna do it. This might just be game right here. This might just be game right here. That's a great point by Thundershot. And that the seal just going to the graveyard is already gonna trigger the Compost, which is already gonna start this nonsense. And that just might be game here. Because one Compost is on green, one Compost is on black. This game might be over. Glamour Die was doing it. Everyone questioned Glamour Die, but it actually worked out. Oh, but he missed! He hit 2 lands! Oh, wow. That was a very fortunate mill. The mill was a black card, another black card, and then 2 lands. Wow. Ribbons dodged a bullet there. And now an Extractor Demon's here. Now randomly Extractor Demon. This is big. And he decides to nuke the totem to get rid of any draws. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This game's amazing. Combos number 3 comes down. Do we have another Sphinx tutelage, maybe? No. So now Ribbons has its own sort of mill engine with the Extractor Demon. Probably start milling Shriek if you wanted to. So pretty much looking for another tutelage here. Fitzbait's gonna dig as hard as he can. But I think this is the time. This is the time where Shriek can really go off here once again. If he has another draw card. You could draw another card somehow, but no, there's no... He just passes turn. Let's see another fog come up for Shriek. Because this looks like a very lethal attack. He attacks with just enough people just to make it actually 14. Another Tangle's coming down, so it's gonna gum up the board for a little bit. This is a close game. I think this is very close. I think you don't know what's gonna happen. Who knows what's gonna happen here? It all depends on if Treek can find that tutelage. Catacomb Sitter going to the graveyard actually doesn't trigger any of the combos because it's neither green nor a black card because of the Devoid. So, interesting. He's gonna hit a mill off a Treek here. he had two really good cards here in Treasure Cruise and Anticipate. That's a tough one. That's a toughie right there. He's another mill card. It's another Anticipate and a Lonely Sandbar. It's rough. I was just gonna start milling him. Is this the new plan now? It's another Sandbar and a Bounty to Luxa. Okay. Who's milling who? This is crazy. Greek's just looking for another Sphinx, but Treasure Cruise is going to be really good. The mill has actually helped him out a lot, so he can get that 1 mana Ancestral Recall. Do you think he found the tutelage here? Oh, he found a bounty. Still hanging on. He's still just hanging on here. And the 4th compost. So Rivers has to be careful not to hit sacrifice any black cards. He only has like Blister Pod and Catacomb Sifter that he can sack easily. This has become a grindy game. A really nuts game. He's got a fog here. Nope, he's just gonna go to 5. He doesn't risk for the death here. He doesn't go for the kill. That was really interesting that he didn't go for the kill there. Because he actually did kill him. He would have actually killed him if he just sacked the Artifacts and the Demon. I'm surprised they actually didn't go for it. I guess it's sacrificing a lot. You just kill with 2 cards to 1 card. The fact that he like yielded through the damage part though. Or not yielded, he just kinda passed through it. Another Hierophant. He decides to sack the Hierophant to get back probably another Catacomb Sifter. But this is gonna let Dreek draw an extra card here. Which is scary. It's a scary proposition. Yeah, so the Shark Demon's he's only like 2 a turn. So he only needs to sack 11 creatures. Ooh, there's a Falkenrath Noble. That's game. That's actually game right there. The Noble actually is just gonna win the game. Yeah. He found the card. He drew 2 cards a turn with the Hero Specs. That's gonna be it. Treek is at 5. I think he should have fogged there. If he had, I'm probably just didn't have the fog, but I'm surprised he took all that damage. I'm like really surprised they took all that damage. He must have not had a fog or something. I don't know. Yeah, Thundershot, you were right. That was game, just not for Treek. Rubens is not done yet. He's just not done. Nope. We're going to game three, fellas. Ladies and gents. We're going to a game three. I definitely think he should have fogged there. This turn right here, where he went all the way down to 5. I think that was just very risky. But, I mean, who knows? Just let him play. We'll get to game 3. After drawing 4 composts, and he got really lucky on that first mill in the very beginning, where he had the seal out. So, because in the very beginning, if you don't remember, he milled just a bunch of lands. He hit basically a 2 land pocket in the best time. So that was a very, very fortunate from Ribbons that he got to hit the land pocket. But I mean, Treek's gonna be on the play for game 3. You could either just go compost tutelage and hope that works. Guys, did you ever think that Glamour Die would be in the finals of a tournament? Because it's happening right here. Actual Glamour Die is in the finals of a tournament. Turn 1 Finor Elves, okay. Turn 2 Harvest is pretty nuts. Dissipate? Uh-oh. Looking for something here. Maybe looking for a 3rd land, who knows. Alright, here's the Temple Mystery. Ribbon's on a very fast start here. Now you got a good board. So let's see what Tree can do here. Sets up a compost, okay. Already a gigantic board here. Tree's just gonna fog. It's not gonna try to fake not having a fog here. I don't think he would I don't think Ribbons would actually just try to bite with sacking a bunch of random creatures to the vampire. Another vampire is coming down. And turn 3 tutelage. Or turn 5 tutelage rather. Here we go, if he can draw a card. This would be really good. No sandbar. Ribbon's just down to 1 card. And another Haruspex. He's gonna try to dig for a seal here. Making sure he does not put any black cards in the graveyard. He basically has about the Catacomb Sister also to draw a card. Or draw 2 cards rather. So if you wanted to do that, there was definitely a possibility. There he goes. He's gonna sack the Sifter, draw 2 extra cards, make that vampire a little bigger. And technically this is like a he fights a Sylvan Hierophant. An attack for technically this is lethal, but the lull. Lull. L-U-L lull. Alright. I think this is it. I think this is gonna be the game here. This is gonna be a decider. He's gonna try to draw 2 extra cards here. Gets back to Blister Pod. I guess he gets another look at it. With the Finhorn Elves. Alright, here we go. Tutelage compost time. Oh, there's a black card, and there's a seal too. Oh, that's big. Another draw. Tutelage, another black card. So another redraw from the compost. But there's a green. A green and a land. Rough. Let's see if Treek has any other way to draw extra cards here. He did actually draw 3 extra cards. Or 2 extra cards, rather. Interesting, he didn't have an untapped land to try to activate the Sphinx. Here, maybe just go for the Gusto. Oh, he's gonna pass turn. So we're looking for another fog, I guess. But Ribbons is gonna get untap and draw a bunch of cards with the creatures. Tokens don't trigger the Haruspecs. Oh, you're saying that like he could have had mana to cast a seal. Yeah, probably. I didn't really look at it that well. Orbs actually isn't legal this season, I don't think. Orbs like barely missed. Oh, there's a replica though. That's scary. Now I can just pop the tutelage here. Unless Shriek has a way to draw instant speed cards. Gonna go for it. See if Shriek has a cycle. No! The tutelage is dead. Here he goes. I think Ribbons is looking for the kill here. The Hierophant gets back the we call it the replica. The replica's gonna get another hit here. It's gonna hit the compost. Wow. Sylvan Hierophant doing a lot of work. This 2-mana Gravedigger. This is actually a lethal attack. It's 17 if he decides to kill the thing, but here comes Tangle. The Fog deck does anything, and it's Fog well. Ribbons has to watch his clock too. He has to be careful not to discard any black cards, although it doesn't really matter that much now. Now into the Sphinx. Yeah, it's like Ribbon's deck is... It's weird. You can call it like a 3-color deck, because the third color is colorless. Because of all the void creatures and whatnot. And the colorless creatures and doing all that. I think he's looking to Treasure Cruise here. He's looking to Treasure Cruise, find another Sphinx, and cruise again, or draw something with 1 land. Gotta tap 3 mana for this. You can't really tap out at this point. Well, he could tap out. The 1 Blood Throne isn't enough to kill him, unless he plays a bunch more creatures. And he's got a somewhat Roka like on lock here. He decided to go for the compost kill here. I think that's smart. I think that's the right thing to do. Even the Sphinx on its own doesn't really kill, but the compost is really holding Ribbons back from doing a lot of other shenanigans. Bloodthird number 3, sort of a embarrassment of riches here. Bloodthird number 4, we got the quad squad here, and a Plague Rusalka, and a Furnace. I think he's taking 1 here. I don't think he's gonna sack his crew. He might, because he kind of has to win the game here at some point. He does have extra Blood Thrones to kind of, like, get rid of. Time is a new enemy right now, but Tree could be just done in, like, a couple turns. Cruise for the Grave Hate. I mean, it needs against the Treasure Cruise stuff. Oh, but here's another tutelage. Let's see if Tree can come up with other compost. Rubens decides to take out the last card in Tree's graveyard with the Firestein Furnace to draw an extra card. You can underestimate how good Treasure Cruise is. Anything you do disrupt it is pretty good. Attacks for 8. Wow, Tree's anticipating a response. He doesn't have the fog in him. Lol. L-U-L, lol. L-U-L-L, lol, rather. Here goes Extractor Demon. Ribbons only has 19 cards left in his deck, too. All the between the milling and the drawing, he's really just churned through his deck. It's not going to take very long to for the Sphinx on its own just to win the game. Maybe he just like Treek just draws a bunch of cards and doesn't care about any of the other stuff. Maybe the Sphinx alone is enough without the compost. It's another totem. I would just totem right now. I think you just kind of totem right now to eliminate some sort of outs. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the Sphinx tutelage gives us. Ribbons only needs, or rather, Treek only needs to hit 15 cards here. 14 now. So that's not a lot. Ribbon's going discard phase. Alright, we're gonna see it. Let's see how many cards Tree can draw here. Alright, those don't match. Blister Pod is colorless. Really, really tricky. He hits another seal though, it's so funny. Let's see if Tree can draw a bunch of cards here. Oh, and there's a compost. Does he have a card drawing spell? Or is he just gonna try to fog him out? He could just try to draw a card. I think he's gonna try to just draw a card with the Sphinx's tutelage. Wow. He didn't even leave the other card. Wow, it hits another Primordium. What is going on? He must feel the pressure here. Wow. The colorless mana is so nuts. And here comes the Falconwrath Noble. He's gonna try to draw a card in response here. Is he gonna try to cycle Lily Sandbar? Oh, what's going on? You gotta just attack. You just gotta just attack with everybody. You attack and just sack a bunch of guys. What's going on? Why did he leave the green up? The time's ticking. He doesn't really need to do that much damage. Oh, he only needs to do like, so much. This is kind of eating his time, actually. 8, 11, 12. I think just sacks one guy. He sacks one more duder here. Be it. Wow. I don't know what to say here. I think the kill was there. The time is up, but Ribbons is dead. What do you do here? What do you do here? What does Treek do here? I'm at a loss for words right now. Kind of at a loss right now. MTGO is a lot different. You're right. What's the call here? Yeah, clearly he didn't have the fog, but he didn't leave up the mana to give himself a fog. If he has a fog, he easily wins. He just easily wins this game. But he should have left up the Seaside Citadel untapped, or any green source untapped. Yeah, but there's like a lethal attack. I mean, what do you do there? You actually just do there. I am just like, I don't know, I'm in shock right now. Stupid leg. That was a very, I don't know how I feel about this ending. That was a very weird end to that game. A very strange ending. I closed my chat accidentally. What would you do there? Would you take this win or would you not? It is a lethal attack. Bad taste, yes. So do you take the win? Yes. Hold on. I forgot how to do this. So do you take this win? Yes or no? Type yes if you think yes for the win, no for no. You have 60 seconds. Do you take this win if you're Treek? Yes or no? Lethal attack, lethal damage versus just whatever. Everyone's saying yes. 5 people. 100% take the win. You have to say yes or no. Type yes or no. Yes or no in the chat. Everyone's saying yes. You take this win. Literally everyone wants Turbo Fog to win, right? That's really what it comes down to, is it? Or is it just because MTGO is a different game? Ow. Oh, no overwhelming response is yes. Yeah, I could say I kind of agree. In the end, you have the manager clock, right? I mean, this is chess magic now. Now we're talking about chess magic. Uh, you are right. The clock is a part of the game, and you gotta deal with it. That was crazy, though. That was long. That was a long match. And, I even forgot about that. I played in the tournament and did horribly. I didn't do horribly, but it could have gone better for me too. This is my deck. I played black white slide. I've always told people to never play slide decks. I played a slide deck. It was okay. It wasn't amazing. I like the Eternal Dragon a lot. Eternal Dragon should have been a 3 to 4 of. It was actually a kill condition at some point. I don't know. I think it just kind of I kind of just like got messed up against the red deck. I don't think it's a bad matchup, but I think I can make that matchup better. I don't know. This deck was like pretty good though. I could work on it a little more, make it a little better. Probably play Sphere of Laws on my sideboard. I liked Filigree Familiar a lot. I like Necrotol out the board against a teamer deck. That was really good. I just like the deck is like very mana intensive, so I'm actually might want to lands at some point. Peacekeeper? Okay, I could do that. You just want to jam Peacekeeper everywhere. Um, huh. I like the deck overall. I like the idea of this. Everything had text. I think I used all the relevant text at one point. Not Scarab Feast as much, or I actually did tutor with Askis right at some point. I did actually nuke a spell. I countered a spell with Gilded Light. Yeah, I think I want like just cheaper spells. So against like the aggro matchups, I just want like some cheaper spells, like Ultimate Price, whatever. But yeah, I've got a 3 heavy deck. Mangara, Mangara Astral Slide never really came up. It came up once. I got to do it once, and that was pretty much it. So maybe just Mangara Slide in general is probably the greediest thing I could be doing. So I could probably just like slide out Mangara for some other things. Um, who knows? I'm not really sure. I want to play Vile Manifestation. I think that card's really good. Like I would like to play that card. It also is Cycler. It also does cycle it randomly. Who knows? Um, that's it for me. This was fun. This was a fun tournament. think we've got a lot of like wacky things coming up. But my deck was okay. I think my deck was just okay. I think it'd be better. I didn't really have a lot of practice time, but the deck was. I know good looking at deck list right now would be because I'm kind of like delayed from you guys. Everyone wants Zichik to not be late. We'll all start calling for him. We'll all call his work for him. Like, hey, he wasn't late. He was helping me out. Of the web interface, yeah, maybe. I forgot that this Twitch has a desktop app. Desktop app. What's the same with this deck? Yeah, cheaper, cheaper interaction. That's funny. A lot of second spells aren't really that cheap. All the good ones, at least. Like, and none of them do anything. Like Guild Light does the most. Cure Piece is like really good. Never playing against Reanimator. I haven't seen a lot of those decks around lately, but it's still good to have. Uh, I like the Razkis right, actually. I liked having a tutor when I needed it late. Sometimes I got like Eternal Dragon once when my opponent had like a light of day. That was amazing. I should have more Eternal Dragons actually. I should be playing more Eternal Dragons, but my deck is like mostly white, so I could probably get away with like 3 of these and 1 of these. Alright, let's try to get through the deck list. Try to get the report. Hurry. Deck list. Alright.